Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have been together for over 2 decades, which is an eternity in Hollywood time. You probably know about their 2 famous children, Willow and Jaden, but what else do you know about their relationship? We'll take you inside this happy marriage from its strange beginnings to what these two consider normal. Let's just say it may not be as normal to us. But first, make sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on your notifications for more videos from the taco. Let's get started. The idea of love at first sight sounds so romantic in theory, but in practice, it rarely works out well. Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith first met when the former was auditioning for a part on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Will Smith, who starred on the show, says he felt instant chemistry when he saw the woman who would later become his wife. He claimed there was something in their energy which felt like magic, and he decided it was something he wanted to pursue. Will felt so strongly about it, he visited a set of A Different World, a show Jada was working on at the time, but instead he ended up getting together with her castmate, Cherie Zampino, instead. Is Will Smith the inspiration for Eric from The Little Mermaid? We aren't saying Cherie Zampino is a sea witch or anything, just that this guy seems a little easily distracted. And it's not as if he just went on a few dates with Cherie. He married her and had a son who goes by the name Trey Smith. But despite being a husband and father, he couldn't get over his crush on Jada. The two became friends, but apparently this was hard on the smitten Will Smith. He revealed that after one interaction with Jada, he broke down sobbing and realized he was with the wrong person. Still, he refused to divorce Cherie and committed to making his marriage work. But eventually, the decision was taken out of his hands when Cherie filed for divorce. Apparently, Will Smith isn't the kind of guy to cry over spilled milk or a broken marriage, because he immediately called up Jada the same day and asked her out. Although he denies having an affair, he and Jada began dating before the ink was dry on his divorce papers. While Will was more than happy to make things official with Jada, she didn't feel the same way. She loved Will, but has never been a big believer in the institution of marriage. However, she soon found herself pregnant with her son Jaden and felt an immense pressure. She was a young actress whose career was really just getting started, and on top of that, her family demanded she get married to the father of her child. Jada walked down the aisle 3 months into her horrific first trimester of pregnancy, and amidst the tears she cried on her wedding day were not ones of joy. Later, her mother, Adrienne Banfield Jones, would apologize for pressuring her daughter into getting married against her wishes. But although this situation was a nightmare for Jada, it was a dream come true for Will. He had always wanted to settle down, get married, and have children. Being a husband and a father were his goals in life, but Jada struggled with becoming a wife and mother. Her career had been starting off, and now it was placed on a serious hold. 2 years later, their daughter Willow was born, making Jada's life even more difficult. Meanwhile, Will Smith was growing increasingly famous, and his life couldn't be any happier. He had everything he had ever wanted, and it seemed there was nowhere to go but up. During this time, Jada suffered immensely. Will Smith admits for a long time he absolutely failed as a husband. For about 45 days straight, Will listened to his wife Jada wake up and begin to cry when she had to face the day. Will claims this was the worst he ever felt, and he realized their current life wasn't sustainable. Even when they were at their very best in their relationship, these two have managed to live under a set of conditions that may give others pause. Will Smith claims when he was growing up, he watched his father abuse his mother. This gave him strong views about the type of household he wanted to have as an adult. There would be no screaming or swearing under his roof, and this was something his life partner Jada would have to agree to. Early in their relationship, Jada uttered a curse word at him in front of some guests and his son Trey. In retaliation, he struck her with a newspaper and let her know this behavior would not be tolerated no matter how much he loved her. Swearing off, well, swearing is a big ask for some people, but Jada agreed. To outsiders, this famous family seemed to have it all. Their marriage seemed rock solid, their ventures were going well, and nobody would have ever guessed Jada went into the union kicking and screaming. Sure, there were occasional rumors of separation or divorce, but the same could be said of any Hollywood relationship. None of the rumors ever seemed to pan out, but eventually Jada confessed that one time the tabloids got it right. The two broke up, and Will Smith admits it was worse than his divorce from his ex-wife, Cherie Zampino. Jada had just turned 40 and realized she was dissatisfied with her life and relationship. When Will Smith indignantly pointed out all the things he had done for her, she pointed out he had really done them for himself. It was a hard pill to swallow, but Smith admitted he had done certain things to make their life as picture perfect as possible. But although the picture looked beautiful, Jada was the one suffering on the inside. She had become resentful of her husband, who she felt didn't value the sacrifices she made for their relationship and their children. Will admits he thought money could cure all the relationship issues, and the idea was truly poisonous to their marriage. However, they decided that instead of staying apart, they would simply redefine the rules of their relationship. Will Smith claims the two no longer consider themselves married, despite still being legally bound to one another. Instead, they refer to each other as life partners and are dedicated to supporting each other until death do they part. The best thing that came out of the conflict was their ability to continue to live a life together that was happy for both of them. What do you think about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's view on marriage? Do you think they're too extreme, or do you think more people should share their outlook? Let us know what you think in the comments section, and then click subscribe for more from the taco. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.